Ethereum and Solana will be replaced by ISO 20022 compliant cryptocurrencies, like these ones here, is a talk track that you may have heard, and it is categorically false. So let's talk about it. Now, first, right out the gate, I'm not saying that these cryptocurrencies that popped up on the screen are bad. I have my own opinions of them, but a lot of them have some really good, genuine things going for them that deserve the attention to be talked about. It's this ISO track that is the bullshit. So what is this ISO 20022 compliancy stuff? This is a messaging standard that is being, well, standardized across all major financial institutions and already has been. It is replacing what was a disparate, kind of broken up means of communication across the global financial system, across one standard, which is a general efficiency gain across the board, reduce errors, speed up things, better, faster, harder for the global financial system. And the idea in the crypto space was that blockchains or cryptocurrencies that were and are ISO 20022 compliant would be the ones that would be adopted by institutions and therefore replace things like Ethereum and Solana. And on paper, that makes sense, right? But simple answers do not paint a complete picture, particularly when you're talking about the global financial sector, right? So in 2023, a small but then very quickly growing amount of influencers took that, ran with it, made content, and didn't decide to Google a single thing. And you still see a lot of bullshit claims like this today. And the bullshit thing about this is that Ethereum and Solana are used in ISO 20022 compliant ways today, despite themselves, their blockchains, not being compliant, because the blockchain itself does not need this. It's just a messaging standard. So the blockchain can be used for security and settlement, and as long as that messaging is being communicated by the financial institution on top using it, henceforth, therefore, it is still ISO 20022 compliant. Swift and JP Morgan are doing this right now with Ethereum in a way that is compliant with this messaging standard. Visa is using Solana, and so is JP Morgan and Franklin Templeton on Solana in an ISO 20022 compliant way, right? If the argument is those cryptocurrencies that are ISO 20022 compliant, how many times can I say that, are going to replace Ethereum and Solana because they can't do it, but the institutions are already using them in a way that is compliant with this messaging standard, you see the problem with how stupid of a talk track this is, right? It's not gonna work. There's no advantage. Also, if Ethereum or Solana ever wanted to be ISO 20022 compliant, they would add about like 15 minutes worth of code. And then bada bing, bada boom, there you go. So the next time you see someone talking about this being the reason why Ethereum will be replaced by something, just know